How's everyone doing today? It's Sunday. It's a great day. It's raining and the humidity here is, well, it's not as bad as it is down in the Carolinas or, Florida and stuff like that. But it's pretty bad up here in Minnesota, and we've gotten a lot of rain, and the mosquitoes will just carry you away. You can't even sit outside during the day where I live because the mosquitoes are so bad. I hope everyone's doing well. I wanted to make a video kind of recapping, this last week. It's been crazy busy in the shop. I have seen some crazy stuff. I've seen a lot of easy stuff. It's just been busy, and I know I'm not the only one. I've never in my entire career seen it this crazy. The amount of business. I mean, when you have to literally send work to other shops because you don't have time to finish it, that's crazy, guys. It's fine. It's great. I mean, awesome, right? What I wanted to make a video about was just, hopefully give some guys something to watch, I guess. I am a really happy guy right now. My career has done nothing but gone up, and the reason it has is because I think my mindset has changed a lot. There's been a lot of personal life things that have happened that has changed my perspective on things, and I'm a happy guy right now, and I hope that continues. I know I'm going to have downtime. We all do. We all have those down moments. I really hope that there's, I've worked with some techs in the past that, kind of went into, they get into a slump. And I know how that feels. And we no matter where you're at in your career, guys, you're always going to have those weeks or that period of time where things just, it's like, I can't do anything right. Or, things just don't seem to be going in the right direction for me. I don't know. I'm not a life coach. Okay, I'm the last guy that should be a life coach, but I can only give my personal experience and my personal insight on the matter. And since maybe there's somebody out there that watches my videos that likes to hear what other techs go through and what a guy that maybe has this much experience goes through. So if I can give you some perspective on that, that's what I'm going for. Keep a positive attitude. I know it's hard, and I know everyone says that, and it's like, well, duh, right? But you got to look at all the things that are negative at certain times and really try to find what that situation is actually giving you. It's giving you the opportunity to grow and overcome something that you normally don't have to overcome, right? And that's part of life, right? So we get these difficult situations and we're like, I don't know why I can't seem to figure it out, right? Well, ask for help. There's nothing wrong with asking for help, guys. It's hard to ask for help. I am guilty of not asking for help a lot. I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's my ego. It probably is. We as technicians, we have an ego. We like to be the guy that knows everything and we can solve everything. Well, sometimes we just can't, and sometimes we just don't understand why something's doing something. That's a good reason why we should really be networking. Utilize this opportunity in technology age to network and become friends with a lot of great minds. When you do that, you are giving yourself almost like the best tool. I mean, you can have all the scan tools in the world. You can have all the crazy fancy stuff, but if you don't know how to apply that stuff and you don't know what you're looking at, it's worthless. Okay, it's absolutely worthless. So you can buy all the tools you want, and I'm not saying you shouldn't buy tools, but look at what really matters. What really matters is that you're able to apply what you've learned. Okay, so don't stop learning. Don't overlook the basic stuff. you might know basic thing. What used to be difficult for you is now easy. But we have a tendency, once we get at a certain level, to think I don't need to study that anymore. I've got that down, right? Funny, because it's kind of like not practicing something. Like I skateboard, right? Like I haven't done a kickflip down a stair set in years. And to be honest with you, at my age, I'm not doing it because I don't want to end up in the hospital. Now, what I'm saying though is if you don't continuously groom those skill sets, you'll lose them. You won't lose them 100%. You still know what it feels like to do it. You still know the process, but you kind of lose it because you've been focusing on this area so much. Now you kind of, it's AC time, right? Like AC systems are the big thing right now because it's that time of year. At least in where I live, okay? Now, for you guys down in Florida and stuff, you're like, we do that all year round. Well, up in colder climate areas or areas that get like winters, we have like a season, literally a season of AC. So you got to keep that kind of in mind. Like when you get that opportunity to do something that you haven't done in a while, take that opportunity to get yourself back on track. We constantly have to be keeping ourselves on top of our game, because if you don't practice and you don't continuously apply yourself when it comes that time, you kind of get rusty in certain areas, and you start to miss things that normally you wouldn't miss, right? I don't even know what the point really is other than that. The other thing too is getting your known goods. Like these last few videos I've done has really focused heavily on looking at good versus bad, right? I'm gonna try to focus more on that. That's kind of my goal right now. Is I really want to just capture the known bad and compare it to the known good. And the reason I do is because known goods is where it's at. I learned so much from just looking at something that's good. And we tend to, when we're really busy like this, overlook the final part of it. Leave your freaking Pearson probes on there. Leave it set up so that when you're done with the repair, you have the ability to quickly, hook your stuff up and look at it and document it, or take screenshots, or whatever the case may be. I do videos, okay? I don't make videos for views. I make videos to help other guys out and help myself out in the future, so that gosh, I remember doing that on a fan motor circuit. What did that look like? Or maybe that car comes back, okay, because I missed something, or whatever the case may be. That gives me the opportunity to reference that, okay? Whether that be taking pictures, take a short video, keep it in a library somewhere, write it down, whatever the case may be, whatever works for you, that's going to help you in the long run. It really will, guys. It's helped me out tremendously. So you can take that as a piece of advice. Get your known goods. If you get something, even if it's like a bad alternator, okay, and you fix it, and you know it's fixed, and you know it's a good circuit, look at it. Look at it after the fact. Take that extra time. You're only helping yourself out in the long run, because if you don't see that known good, the next time you see it and you're scratching your head going, I really wish I had something to compare it to. Well, the more you look at these systems, the more and more you become familiar with what good really is. And that's it. It's kind of like I was saying, I skateboard. So once I've done something, I know what it feels like. I know what to expect. I know what it should be like. So it's kind of goes hand in hand, when you're doing diagnostics or repair, even repairs. You repair a suspension and steering system. It had a drifting problem or a pull or something, after the repair, you're going to do a test drive, right? To make sure you fixed it. So now you know what good feels like with new parts. And, it's very important, very critical to do that after action review, I guess, is what we used to call it in the service, is after action review. Really sit down, analyze it, and think about it, and it will help you out in the long run. I can't stress that enough. Always, always, always sit down, look at it after the fact. Now, we're not always going to have that luxury, unfortunately, but if you got something that's whooping your rear end and you finally get it figured out, whether you ask for help, whatever the case may be, take that extra time and really look at the good. Really analyze it so that in the future, when you run into something similar or along the same lines, you got something in your library up here to reference, okay? That's going to help you grow. It's helped me out tremendously, guys. So with that being said, I hope you guys are enjoying your Sunday. Take the time and really focus on that. And that's my best advice. This week is going to be great. I hope. I can only hope. I can't guarantee it. I could have something tomorrow that's going to completely kick my rear end for the next 3 days. Who knows, right? You never know. Life's full of challenges, and that's okay. That's what we live for. That's what makes life interesting. Don't look at those things as a bad thing. Those things are a great thing. Like if you have a car that's whooping your rear end, that's a great thing, honestly, because it's giving you the opportunity to think critically and grow, okay? Grow. And it's going to make you a better technician, okay? But if you look at it in a different aspect and you look at it negatively all the time and like, I don't know why I do this for a living, or, and you're going to think that, right? You're not going to gain from it as much. So try to look at it, yep, this is the negatives, but here's the positives I'm going to gain from this. And that goes with anything, really, whether it be dealing with people, whether it be dealing with management, whether it be dealing with whatever it is in your career. Just look at it. You're always in a spot. You're not always going to be in 100% perfect spot, but sometimes, those negative periods where you're really not liking it, you're growing and you don't even realize it. So, I think that's important to reflect on frequently. We as human beings, we like to look at the negatives and never really kind of look at the positives. So sit down, do that review of yourself and the whole process, and just think about that a little bit more, and you'd be surprised how much you gain from it. Drop your comments down below if that's kind of what you do. I know that's what I do. Like, subscribe to the channel if you like what I'm putting out. If you like these kind of videos, I'll continue to do them. I probably will continue to do them regardless, because this is kind of my recap of my week. I know I'm not the best at videoing everything, and I try my best, guys. So I hope you enjoy the content. I hope it's helping somebody. Check out other guys' channels. Don't just focus in on one. If you're one of those people that only focuses in on one guy or gal, for that matter, and their content or whatever the case may be, you're kind of limiting yourself, because even if you think that this person's content or this person's write-up or whatever not that relevant, it's probably more relevant than you realize, and you're kind of cutting yourself short, because you want a wide variety of knowledge and a wide variety of experiences to kind of, really gain as much as possible. Gain as much as possible. Take advantage of everything. That's key. Enjoy your Sunday. Thanks for watching, and stay positive, and keep on working hard. You'll get there. I'm not to where I want to be. I'll never be where I want to be, because I'm constantly looking forward to the next step, okay? So always do that. Always push yourself to that next level. Don't get comfortable in one spot. It's not healthy to do that, in my personal opinion. You want to constantly be pushing yourself, constantly learning new things. Become great at what you're doing at the time. Become an expert at it. But continue to push forward. Push forward. Learn new things. I mean, why not? Why not? You only have so long to live. Take advantage of it when it presents itself. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care of yourselves. God bless.